Hey guys, this is Megan from You Go to Be Kidding. I'm out here. I'm way out back. You can see some of this land I've cleared, and the pond is kind of right here behind me. But I'm out here. I'm going to plant some of our squashes and pumpkins and watermelons out here. We don't have a lot of space up near the garden to let them sprawl, and we're hoping that they'll provide some good ground cover for the land back here. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Trying to get some plants in the ground and hoping it'll work. This week we're talking about the garden. We planted some stuff out back, but we also have a lot of updates with our gardens up front. We have our main vegetable garden off to the side, and we have that mostly planted, and I have some stuff to show you out there. But we also have our small gardens. This one is up by the house where I have comfrey and figs and irises, and I have some footage showing you that. Then by the workshop over there, I can never do this backwards, we have some blueberries, and up front we have our herb trough garden and the blueberries and strawberries up there as well. So this week we're just gonna kind of show you all the different areas of what we have growing and what's going on. But we are well into the growing season, and it is always exciting to watch things as they start to come back to life and to get bigger. And we've even gotten to start harvesting. So we've been getting strawberries and peas, and they've been fantastic. And so we're looking forward to all the other fruit that we have coming too. All right, so this is my front planter. I re-sowed these calendula flowers, and I've already had a bloom, and I've got a couple more coming, which is very exciting. I have all this cilantro, which reseeded itself from last year, and it's just about going to seed this year as well. I have some violets. Now the violets do like to spread out and take over, so I came in and picked a bunch of these and pulled them out. So I just have a pretty established one here, and then a much bigger one right here. This is bergamot, which will also take over, so I might pull a couple more of these. My rosemary unfortunately did not make it. We had a crazy cold snap, and the branches are actually left in there. But my sage is going. It's actually flowering. It's so pretty. I'm leaving it. I need to look up whether I need to pull that off, but I do need to keep it trimmed back so the stems don't get super woody. So I have some maintenance there. Our strawberries have been doing amazing, and the blueberries are just about to ripen. We've got some plants all along up here. All right, so one task I'm up to today is I have some more herb seeds. I want to plant some marshmallow root, some German chamomile, and some echinacea, and I have no idea how well these will do. I tried to cold stratify them, but I put them in the freezer and forgot about them, and that easily could have killed these seeds. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it can't hurt to try. So I'm going to just spread these out in this trough and hope for the best. Alrighty, I'm out here in the garden. We have a huge amount of sugar snap peas. They're behind me, but the sun is in my face, so I'll show those to you. I have sugar snap peas. We have our peppers and our tomatoes planted. I just planted out our cucumbers. I'm going to plant them under the trellis here, under the cattle panel, so they can climb up as the peas die off. As soon as it gets hot, the peas are kind of done. So the cucumbers, by the time they get climbed up there, should be good to go. Our tomatoes are coming up. They're looking really good. Peppers are in. The garlic is starting to get a little brown and die back a little. I was asking a friend how to know when to when to pull the garlic. She said when the leaves are about halfway brown, that as the leaves die back, that is what is contributing to the paper husk around the bottom. So I could pull these to use, but I'm waiting for a little bit longer until I pull them to preserve and save. I've got potatoes going. The only thing that is a big one for me that I have not started is sweet potatoes. So I need to get some sweet potatoes out of storage. They've started to grow little sprouts, and I need to propagate those slips so I can come plant some. I think I'll just be planting them kind of in here in the middle of the garden. Hopefully it goes well. I think I've got enough space here. I'm always trying to figure out how to use my space wisely and not have everything grown up together where you can't get to it. But yeah, this is our third garden here. Second? I'm not sure. But it is our third year. Our third garden here. I'm really excited to see how it goes. I feel like some things have gone way better. Definitely have the space for the peas and the cucumbers all set up. I'm really excited about those. They're probably my two favorite things other than tomatoes. And I have way more peppers than I did last year, and I have some good ideas about how to preserve them. Last year I chopped some up and froze them, but I mixed the Anaheim peppers in, and so that ended up not working very well. The Anaheim peppers have a harder skin on them, and I didn't take it off, so that didn't mix very well, so it kind of ruined my batch of bell peppers in the freezer. But this year I'm gonna just do bell peppers and some jalapenos and make sure that we can save those. And what else? I think at this point we're mostly good. Now it's just keeping up with weeds, maintaining some, pruning on the tomatoes will probably be the next thing we have to do, and just taking care of it, hoping that we don't get any pests or disease. The cat has been taking care of the rabbits, so that's been awesome. This is our little bed where we added these blueberry plants. So this is right along our workshop here, and we have 6 blueberry plants here that we just planted this year. They're all doing really well. A few of them have fruit on them and some of them don't, but they look nice and happy. And then my friend actually gave me some fig cuttings. So we're hoping to get, I'm not sure if this one it's tiny in there. So this is the cutting. I'm not sure if it's got something coming up or not, but I'm gonna leave it be. And this one over here does. So this here, all the figs this year, we had a crazy harsh -17 spree. So everything has died all the way back to the ground, but we have life on all of our fig trees, these ones here and the ones up by the house. But I'm excited to have them. And blueberries, yeah, here's a bunch of berries about to ripen. I think we're gonna need to cover these, or I don't think we have any hope of getting them from the birds. But it's cool to see this bed go. I would love to get some stones to help border this, but for the moment, it works. It was free, the cardboard and the wood chips, and we were able to add to our space. So it works, and it is fun adding on each year. Our raspberries are here in front of our propane tank. They have been doing awesome. I probably should have separated out some of these. I had a whole bunch of shoots come up in front, and I just didn't get to it. But what I'm noticing, we are starting to get our first sets of berries starting to ripen. There's some over here, and I'm so excited about these. Last year we got a couple of raspberries off of here, but this year, if we can keep them from the birds, we're gonna have a bunch. Oh, I'm excited. Thanks for watching. If you haven't gotten your garden started or you're feeling a little bit behind, don't worry, there's plenty of time left, especially if you are in Zone 7 like we are here in Middle Tennessee. We have plenty of time left. There's lots of things that I either got started late or just haven't gotten to yet, and it's no big deal. So just want to encourage you to go out and plant something.